friends. This is Chuck Roquet from Salt in the Valley. Being asked to read the Book of Mormon. Do you have your copy handy? These are unworthy people in ether. The LDS Church teaches that you have to be worthy. The Jaredites seem to be the good guys who left for America, but the brother of Jared cries, "We are unworthy before thee, because of the fall of our natures, have become evil continually." Ether 3:2. So this is no 2-year mission with a plane ride, right? These people had huge faith, the best, singing praises above the water or under the water, from shore to shore. But that haunting word, unworthy. To have no LDS temple recommend means we are unworthy. But to keep the commandments of the Mormon Church and answer the questions right, then you become worthy to go into the temple. So it appears that the temple is for worthy people. Well, hear from Jesus. He gives this parable in Luke 18, 9 through 14, to the people who thought they were worthy. They trusted in themselves that they were righteous or worthy. Jesus continues, 2 men went up into the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself. Is that a pitiful picture, to pray with himself, proudly thinking himself worthy to have an audience with God? God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. Hey, give him a temple recommend. He was moral. I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess. What about fastings? Are you required to give tithes? Well, then Jesus gives the temple prayer. You must pray the temple prayer. Have you prayed this prayer? The publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as his eyes into heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For every one that exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So Jesus says there is a righteous man and a religious man who stood before God to do it all. He could say, for we know that it is by grace that we are saved after all that we could do. 1 Nephi 25:23. I am worthy before God. But wait, friend, what is all you can do? The other man with heaviness of heart prays the temple prayer, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. Hear from Jesus. The worthy are rejected, while sinners are being justified before God. Jesus commends the sinners who come to him alone for the help. Exaltation, they are exalted. Do you know your sin before God and call out for mercy? Jesus, thank you for helping us to understand that we are unworthy. The Pharisee might ask Jesus about the interviews and a temple recommend, but forget it. They did not have that anyway. What was his recommend? He was recommended by Jesus. Have you prayed the temple prayer? God wants to hear. I am not worthy, Lord. I am a sinner. You know, the Book of Mormon was right. We are unworthy.